Hey everyone, welcome back to South by Southwest Live. We're wrapping up our show as normal in a very epic way. Of course, we have to have a full house. I am your host, Gavin Stone, joined by my partner in crime,
Chris-Rachael, and our exciting guests are...
Amy Elliott, director of Wicker Kittens.
I'm Mike Schultz, the producer of Wicker Kittens.
I'm Valerie Coit. I'm one of the subjects in the documentary.
I like it, subjects.
I'm Annie.
I'm a subject. Yeah. She's been dissected.
I'm Annie Dugan. I'm a competitive puzzler that is in Wicker Kittens. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's true.
And I'm Misty Havens, and I'm also a competitive puzzler in Wicker Kittens.
I am so relieved that this has nothing to do with putting kittens into a box and having terrible things happen. Because Wicker Man and Kittens came to my mind, and
Well, they have
instead...
to be burned, like a pyre?
Exactly.
Yes.
Like something from Burning Man that just we can't talk about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we thought of that, but then we figured we'd be better to mislead everybody with the name and promise more.
So how did you come up with a name for this, for something that's about competitive puzzling?
Well, you may not know this.
I don't.
As a layperson, but there is an inordinate amount of jigsaw puzzle art that has to do with cats and baskets.
Same thing with the internet. We understand perfectly.
Right, and as I said earlier, sort of like kittens tangled up in balls of yarn.
Because that's so cute. You just
Yeah.
want to stab them.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a loving nod to that trope.
Okay.
So, professional jigsaw puzzles. Okay.
Yes.
Did you just wake up one day and go, yeah, I want to put puzzles together professionally and compete against other women?
I bet she crept into it one step at a time.
There are men that compete as well.
Yes,
I don't want
it's
to.
not-
Are they like
It's-
vicious? Are they like, no, it's my piece?
We're vicious.
Yeah, we're
I
a little-
don't know.
Okay,
I don't buy
here's my
you.
question.
Stereotypes. Oh, reinforced
I have
gender
put together
norms.
some puzzles. I have enjoyed it. How do you make that a competitive sport?
Basically, they give all the teams the exact same puzzle, and then it's just whatever team finishes first. You just, ready, set, go, and you take it all apart, and you just start. And yeah, it's just all about the speed.
I don't know if you've been to Minnesota in the winter, but it's really cold. So
Yeah.
we do the thing where we have to make our own fun.
Yes.
So.
So you said, hey, let's put puzzles together fun, not like let's knit or let's make movies.
We should be clear. We all have done puzzles since we, as
We're
kids,
little,
we've
yeah.
grown up puzzling. And so it just so happens that Minnesota has the largest competitive puzzling competition in the
Yes.
nation.
Yes.
And so, it's sort of, we didn't organize the contest. We just were participants in the contest.
Yeah.
When you jumped in on the gender thing earlier, I feel like this. No, I'm serious. I feel like this really dispels some gender myths because there's the whole thing. Oh, ladies aren't very good at spatial recognition and pattern recognition and things like that. What exactly is puzzling other than spatial recognition and pattern recognition?
That's true. Yeah.
Well, there's actually a line in...
And kittens.
And cats and baskets. There's actually a line in the film. We have a jigsaw puzzle historian who says men are better at spatial recognition, but women
historian?
A jigsaw puzzle historian.
I
That is her
had no
official title.
idea
That
there's
is her
this whole
official
world
You
of
don't know
jigsaw
Ann
puzzles.
Williams? Ann Williams is like
You mean
famous.
the Ann
The
Williams.
Ann Williams.
The
Ann
Ann
Williams, yeah.
She is an author, a published author.
Yeah, yeah.
About
Jigsaw
jigsaw
puzzles.
puzzle history.
Well, she's written the book, literally, on
Yeah.
jigsaw
Oh,
puzzles.
totally.
I am completely baffled by this because I have a hard enough time with a regular puzzle, and you guys do it professionally. Do you
Yeah,
practice?
but you're also a functional illiterate.
Anyways, do you guys get together and practice this, putting together a gun in the military? How fast you can do this?
A lot of us live apart from each other, so we only practice for the contest, kind of closer to the contest, which is in January. But all of us do puzzles pretty much year-round. However, I know for myself, it's like I start when it starts getting cold, and then just continually do puzzles throughout the winter.
And we all have strategy. I mean, the different teams have different strategies for how, sorting, not sorting, edge pieces. It's all, there's actually, quite a bit of technique.
Yeah, and we've tested our skills on our team as to who's better at certain things, so we kind of have assigned roles.
Are you
as
all
well.
a team?
Yes, we're on one
What is
team.
what is the name of your team?
Well, in the documentary, it's the Challengers, but we don't really
We
have an
actually have
official
a team
name. No,
We have decided to not become that obsessed with it.
Yes.
Which is totally not the right thing to say
Yeah,
because we are very obsessed.
We are
That is
Too
like
late.
rearranging deck chairs on the
identify ourselves
Titanic.
as a
That
team.
is not to say that that's the line.
no, that's
So
true.
how did you decide, I want to make a documentary about these people?
Well, wouldn't you if you heard that there was such a
Honestly,
thing?
Oh,
as
I'm already
competitive
fascinated.
jigsaw
I want to
puzzle?
go watch you guys.
Wouldn't you?
I want to
make a
take the
film out
one
of it?
piece out so it drives you crazy at the end. I'd be like,
We had that happen at a contest once where we got to the end and it was missing, and it was like we were on all fours on the floor.
See, that
just
is exactly
panicking.
what
It was
3D
like
printing is
total
for.
Craziness. Yeah.
If
There's
you wanna
a
wait 5
scan
hours
that
for it, so
in.
you print a little piece. You're like, come on, they're winning.
Yeah.
There's a lovely man in the documentary who actually recreates pieces that go missing. So he's not high-tech 3D printer about it. He's much more like felt tip pen. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's
So,
pretty great.
in all seriousness, how did you get involved with this?
That I'm going to throw to the producer Mike because he dates a competitive jigsaw puzzler, so I heard about it from him. So that's
Yeah,
right,
I feel full disclosure. I'm in a complicated relationship with this
Because
woman.
she's trying to piece you together at times. You're at
Yeah, a
dinner,
little
she's
bit.
putting pieces of corn together around the pea. You know?
It's more like jamming it together. But
Technical term for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
technical.
it is a term. Jamming is one of the terms. That has been
Yeah.
But go on, please tell us more
Well,
about how
so
you got involved.
she's been doing this for years, racing through jigsaw puzzles, and I didn't think it was that unusual, but Amy seemed to think it was something that a feature film could be made about.
It's noteworthy.
Very much so, for many reasons.
I agree.
Because I was like Chris-Rachael when I said Wicker Kittens. I was like, oh, is this a Midnighters feature? No, it's a documentary about puzzle making. Last puzzle I put together was a Where's Waldo, and I couldn't finish it because they all look the same. That was way back in high school. So, how many pieces in a normal puzzle you guys have to put together competitively?
It's usually right around 500, 550, something like that. They don't give us huge, 1,000 pieces because that might take too long. Usually the contest has a 3-hour limit, but the winning teams typically get done anywhere between like 25 minutes, 45 minutes. The really hard puzzles sometimes take a little over an hour. There's a lot of a similar color or something, but
So
it's
you
usually
chose
done fairly quickly.
Puzzles over bingo, basically.
Yes.
Okay, the amount of dedication that goes into it. Like when I go play bingo, people look at me like I'm a crazy outsider because I'm not got all the trolls. But you guys have like a whole team and system down.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna call you Wicker
I
Kitten
will
Team.
say this: that we in the documentary, we're definitely just as passionate as a diehard bingo fan.
Yes.
We just like to believe that there's a little more skill involved.
There is
I agree.
apparently
A lot more
That's
skill
not the
involved.
belief.
Yes.
There is
Yes.
skill involved.
Yeah.
You're waiting for numbers to be called. I'm shocked.
Oh,
that
no,
you would
that's-
make that parallel.
Yeah. Be careful. Yeah.
I think a better
Well-
parallel would be you're like drug addicts. I think that's
Which we all have our passions, and I love the fact that you guys are like, yes, we love these puzzles. You're out here saying we're in this movie, we're gonna do that. I would never in a million years imagine. Just like I didn't know there's a professional putt golf league.
There is?
Yes, there is.
Oh.
We may have
big.
to look into this.
Fanboy TV, bringing you all the obscure sports.
Which it's just gotta love. So, why puzzles? I'm just gonna ask, why
I
puzzles?
think, like Annie said, I remember doing puzzles. I'm Val's niece, and I remember being a kid and growing up in that household and going to Christmas, and there was a puzzle out all the time, and that's what we did. We did puzzles. We watched James Bond. We watched.
That's an interesting combination. Let's give some people a
It's the logic skills. It makes sense.
They're heroes. They're heroes.
So, if people are at South by Southwest, where can they see your film?
You can see it at the State on Tuesday at 4:30, and then on Friday at 7 p.m. at the
Marquisa.
Yeah, no one
That's-
can pronounce
Is that how
don't
you
worry.
pronounce
Is it Marquisa?
Yeah, all day long. We've just been calling it the M.
Marquis de Sade.
And furthermore, later on, if people are hugely curious, like, oh, is there any other
I'm
place they
curious.
can see it after South by?
The next festival we're screening at is Minneapolis St. Paul International Film Festival. So,
So when
local-
you showing it
local
to,
crowd,
like-
local crowd, it should be a lot of.
And if they
lot
want
of
to
local.
stalk all of you online because they're hugely curious about competitive puzzling now, what are your Twitter, Facebook, anything along those lines that people need to know?
Cleverly, we called the website wickerkittens.com.
I am shocked.
The Twitter is Wicker Kittens. The Facebook is Wicker Kittens.
All right.
So I think
Easy
you're
to
covered.
remember.
Wicker Kittens, good deal of fun. So thank you guys for coming. This was awesome. We always save the best for last. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm just so happy I got the box.
Yeah, we have two people in a box today.
Our dirty little secret
The
here at
magic of
Fanboy
filmmaking.
TV.
I feel so tall.
So congratulations. Good luck on the puzzles. I will try not to steal pieces from you in the future, and we'll
That's
see.
okay. They've got a guy.
Yeah, they got a guy that's coming out. You'll give me that puzzle piece back, man. Got some brass knuckles on a little wicker kitten on it. I would totally say that.
That would be good.
So have a good time and good luck at South by Southwest.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thanks.
It's been great
Good
fun.
time.
Thanks.